many of you know, and I think all of you know, I am definitely of the opinion that high-speed rail is a necessity to resolve the intermediate distance transportation challenges in the United States, and that the proposed connection between Northern California and Southern California is one of the most attractive possibilities to install a high-speed rail system. It is one of the most attractive investment possibilities for public and private sector investors, and I believe in that very strongly. I also continue to stand by the decision that the beginning of this construction should be in the Central Valley, and that decision is the one that will lead California to finally implementing a true high-speed rail system in the state to meet the requirements of Proposition 1A, that means the requirements of the people. At the same time, you know that with our small authority staff, supported by our professional consulting team, a lot of time has been put in particular in the last 2 years, or nearly 2 years that I've been around, to move this project forward. Being awarded $3.5 billion in federal funding, deciding on initial construction segment that I just mentioned, moving the environmental process, I think, successfully forward under challenging conditions, delivering an honest and realistic business plan, and preparing the bidding process for the initial construction section. I think this has been quite a task. And to be honest with you, a while ago I did have a discussion with the board, and I said to them, you know, I must set some milestones. And one of the milestones I definitely set for myself is to ensure that with the board that I launch and deliver a professional business plan for high-speed rail, which I believe that we did do. We're not there yet. We've still got some cleaning up to do, and we're listening to public comment. This afternoon there will be some more possibility for public comment. But at the time I said to the board, you know, that is a kind of milestone in my life, that I'm going to make sure that that gets delivered. But then the time has also come that I need to focus myself more on my family and maybe some other interests. So I have decided to end my service with the authority, but not that fast, so don't get too excited. As I understand that the continuity of management and leadership is very important, I will continue to support the board and to work in my CEO role for another 2 months. After that, I know the board will be looking towards finding other management for the authority. And at the same time, I've also been requested, however, by the board and also by the Governor's office to continue to provide advice and support to the project at least through the end of this calendar year. And we are in discussion to try and do that. But there will be a change in leadership, and it's not going to happen immediately, but I think it's necessary to make that known. Clearly, this project is a challenging one, and I've enjoyed the opportunity to play a part in the future transportation of California. Once completed and in service, this project will have a tremendous positive impact on the lives of Californians and of our state and its economy. I would like to, at least at this meeting, having made the statement I made, make a statement to the board, to the chair first, and to the board members. Thank you for the support you've given me. It was good working for you. Thank you to my colleagues for giving the support to me as well. And of course, the colleagues means extended colleagues as well, the ones in the technical teams, the consulting teams, and all the stakeholders outside, because I've enjoyed working with you as well. So, Mr. Chairman, with that said, that's the end of my report for today, and I will be back here presenting the business case afterwards. Thank you.
Thank you for that report. I'm extraordinarily sorry to hear about your decision. You and I have discussed it, and this project has benefited enormously. The people of the state of California owe a great debt of gratitude to you, Mr. vanArk. This is somewhat like Moses leading us to the Promised Land. The Promised Land is the construction, or the beginning of construction, and we're on the verge, and you've taken us that far. You've increased staff, you've increased the professionalism, you've done amazing things here in the course of the last 18 months. And so I am deeply indebted to you, and as I said, the people of the state of California are deeply indebted to you. We'll have more to say later on, but let me just offer a round of applause for your service. And lastly, I've personally benefited from our friendship. We're also saddened to have Ms. Rachel Wall